Hi, this is Mary Sherwood, and I'm going to take you into a very messy art glass studio this afternoon. So get ready. You're going to say, oh my God, how can anybody work in that? Well, it doesn't always stay like this. It does get cleaned up, but this is an aftermath of a week's full of work. So get ready. Here we are going into what is one of our spare bedrooms, and you can see it's pretty loaded with different types of glass equipment. And I thought, instead of showing you with it all nice and clean and tidy, I would show you what it looks like when it's not so nice and tidy. There's so many elements that go into a piece of glass. And I have some slides of before and after and of a piece that I've just finished working on. And these are the scraps and remains. And so I'll try to share those slides with you as well. But first of all, this is where I designed my glass. I picked my glass colors out. I have this wonderful storage cabinet. It's just a Harbor Freight. No particular advertisement for Harbor Freight, but just want to show you how amazing this cabinet has become for organizing all my little pieces of glass. And in glass, you never throw away anything. You always save whatever you can so that you can reuse it for another project. And the other drawers just have a lot more elements of different types of glass shapes and designs. So here on the end is what we call stringers or noodles. They're long linear strips of glass that go into making various projects. There's lots of beads and different kinds of elements I used. I made these little heart elements right here in our Vitrograph kiln, which we'll discuss that at another time. But they're kind of cool, especially to use as an embellishment on a piece of glass. These little shiny elements of glass, you see how shiny that is? It's called dichroic. And these are called dichroic zigzag pieces. And they're very shiny once they're fired. And they add that little bit of sparkle. Now these bins hold all kinds of little cut up pieces of glass, which go into so many different projects. And I'm not going to bore you with all of this. I just want to show you how extensive the collection of pieces are that would go into any type of art glass piece. Stacked up against here and against this wall are pieces of sheet glass. So it all starts with usually a 24 by 24 piece of sheet glass. And then I move it over to this table, and I have my cutting tools and my clipping tools all set up there. I have my boxes of beads. I make these little beads, and you can see how the beads are just tiny. They're tiny little beads. I'm trying to get you out a few so you can see them. And then I use those as embellishments. Over here is what we call some curly cues made out of glass, and it basically comes out of the Vitrograph kiln, which once again I'll show you in another video later. But as you can see, there's a lot going on in here, and I hope you enjoy the Sonoran Art Festival and see all our wonderful pieces. It's a pleasure getting together with all these artists to present to you such a wonderful virtual experience. Thanks for joining us.